In the endless ocean of sand where the desert winds rain, a whisper persists of a mighty city swallowed by time itself. A place of shimmering splendor, wealth beyond imagination, and a fate as mysterious as the shifting dunes. They called it Ubar, the Atlantis of the sands. Lost, then found, or so the story goes. To understand Ubar, we must step back to an age when the Arabian Peninsula was not a stark desert, but a crossroads of commerce and culture. Vast networks of trade caravans crisscrossed the sands, bearing gold, spices, incense, and precious resins. The most prized of all was frankincense, a gum resin that burned like perfumed smoke, valued so highly it was traded like gold. Centuries before Christ, Arabian merchants formed routes that stretched from Dhofar in modern Oman to the shores of the Red Sea and beyond. These trade routes were the lifelines of ancient civilization, and at their heart, so some legends say, was Ubar. For generations, the Arabian sands guarded their secrets well. Bedouins spoke in verses and riddles of a grand city, a place of grandeur swallowed by the earth. But what exactly was Ubar? Was it a real place or merely myth? Legends hinted at a city of immeasurable wealth, with towers of white stone and wells that never dried. Then came the claim that Ubar didn't simply vanish, it was buried, suddenly and completely. Centuries passed, caravans vanished, trade routes shifted, memory of Ubar faded into fragmented lore until the modern age. Yet fragments of truth lingered, ancient texts, inscriptions, and the faintest clues on the ground hinted at something real. The hunt for Ubar captured the imagination of explorers and archaeologists. Maps from medieval Arab geographers hinted at lost towns beyond the sands, including a place called Iram of the Pillars, a mighty settlement of lofty columns and wealth. In the late 20th century, satellite imagery revealed patterns invisible from the ground, lines cutting across dunes like ancient roads. Researchers identified a promising site in the Dhofar region of Oman, where 7 old tracks converged. Under the guidance of archaeologist R.B. Bob, surging, systematic digs began. Walls, foundations, and a fortress-like settlement were uncovered. Had they finally found Ubar? Or was it just another ancient town? No single stone proclaimed, "This is Ubar," but evidence suggested a major center of the frankincense trade, thriving for centuries then declining. Ubar may have been a fortified caravan city that rose and fell with the fortunes of trade. In this theory, Ubar was like a bustling stock exchange of the ancient world, where camels, goods, and wealth converged. Its importance waxed as frankincense and myrrh were in high demand. But as sea routes grew safer, overland trade diminished, and the city's lifeblood waned. Another theory points to climate change, a shift in rainfall patterns, and drought that slowly dried wells and water sources. Unable to sustain its population, trade dwindled, people left, and nature eventually reclaimed the site. Some scholars argue that Ubar as described in legend never existed at all. The site in Oman may be one of several ancient towns, significant, but not the fabled Atlantis of the sands. Medieval writers could have conflated multiple locations into one legend. Despite discoveries, Ubar remains shrouded in uncertainty. Was it a mighty city, a name for a region, or a story passed down through generations? Even the Omani site raises questions. Why did it decline? Was it sudden or gradual? Were there disasters lost to record? Without definitive inscriptions or a Rosetta Stone, much remains conjecture, plausible but unresolved. What we know, the Arabian Peninsula was once a hub of trade. Archaeologists found ruins in Dhofar. Satellite imagery revealed forgotten caravan routes aligned with historical networks. What we do not know, whether this was the legendary Ubar, what caused its decline, and whether other ruins remain hidden beneath Arabia's shifting dunes. In the desert, sand buries all civilizations, memories, legends, waiting for the wind to shift and reveal secrets long thought lost.